Since its inception, a little more than 10 years ago, the Department of Homeland Security has faced multiple challenges in building one DHS from a network of 22 legacy agencies. And when the department was created, many of those legacy agencies came to the new department with financial systems that were, to say the least, not optimal. In fact, 4 of the previous standalone and largest components, U.S. Customs Service, the Transportation Security Administration, Immigration and Naturalization Service, and the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, were not in compliance with the requirements of the Federal Financial Management Improvements Act of 1996 prior to their inclusion in the Department of Homeland Security. So clearly the department inherited some very poor, ineffective financial management systems. These financial management systems and those of other DHS components have continued, unfortunately, to age, and the department has not yet successfully updated and modernized them. As a ranking member, I believe that it's imperative, and I think all of us would agree, to be good stewards of taxpayer money. I also want DHS to be more transparent and accountable, both to Congress and to the American people, and we cannot do that without good information that's essential to meeting this goal. It's just unacceptable that for the largest law enforcement entity in the federal government, one that protects our borders, ensures the efficient movement of goods and people, to have outdated and inefficient management and operation systems. Inefficient management, financial management, means DHS cannot accurately account for its assets, assess equipment or personnel costs, or provide quality data to oversight committees or other agencies that seek to monitor how the agency does its job. And these inefficiencies can lead to holes in the Homeland Security armor, and they must be fixed. Just an example of a decision that was made in my state, in a town not too far from Tucson called Ajo, where the department made a decision to build homes for Border Patrol personnel at the cost of $600,000 on the average for each home, in a community where the average cost of homes was $100,000. Seems to me that a good financial management system might have informed management about that cost, those costs, and they might have made a different decision. We know that twice the department has attempted to fix financial management challenges by merging its disparate systems into one. On both occasions, we know also that those attempts have not worked. The department's new effort, what it calls the Financial Systems Modernization, is underway at FEMA, and plans are in place to implement the system department-wide. The plan to modernize DHS's financial management systems is scheduled to be completed in the next several years. However, that assumes that there are no glitches, and I think we know a whole lot about glitches in computer systems. I'm cautiously optimistic about the success of this latest effort because I want to see DHS to be a leader in financial management and operations efficiency. However, I remain concerned regarding the day-to-day effect of the third largest federal agency operating with systems that on any given day may not be usable because they are outdated. These problems bear directly on the safety and security of our nation. An independent auditor recently determined that the U.S. Customs and Border Protection did not detect that it actually possessed assets that were incorrectly recorded, misclassified, or not recorded at all in the general ledger. Additionally, certain assets were recorded as being in possession in CBP's general ledger that no longer existed. When these types of mistakes occur, it causes an agency to purchase items it does not need, or even worse, to fail to make purchases that are needed to assist those working in the field. Given the present budgetary constraints, we can neither tolerate nor afford either scenario. The American public does not always see the progress the Department has made over the years and the hard work of our Border Patrol agents, Customs officers, and other DHS employees. However, the American people does notice, as they should, such inefficiencies, and it is this type of inefficiency that gives the government and the Department a bad name, and we must and can and must do better. The Department must complete the implementation of the initiatives to stabilize its internal controls and improve its financial reporting. The modernization of the Department's financial management systems is necessary in order to get to a point where the Department's financial information is reliable, up-to-date, and in compliance with the Office of Management and Budget and other federal mandates. I appreciate that both the Government Accountability Office and the Office of the Inspector General have served as a partner with the Department in trying to improve its systems and right this ship. And I hope that the Department has taken both the GAO and the OIG recommendations seriously and will implement the necessary changes to make its financial management system efficient and effective using taxpayer dollars wisely. I look forward to hearing from our witnesses on progress that's been made, how the progress or lack thereof is affecting the Department's mission, and what is needed to further improve the Department's efforts. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.